Hello and welcome back to Amy Learns Journey. I'm Amy Lynn and I am so glad to be back. Just a small insert. I do want to deeply apologize because I failed. I failed you as my family, as my people. I said that I'd have this up on the 2nd of July. There really isn't an excuse except for internet. My router went down and there was nothing I can do about it except for wait. Um, if you have any questions, please ask. It's just a simple, it went down. I had to wait for them to fix it. I mean, if you want anything further from me, please ask and I'll be more than happy to accommodate any questions. Speaking of which, let's get into this. Welcome back to my Q&A. My first person to ask any questions was Cuppa Nana. I'll read you what she asked. And it says, how did you decide where your move was? Is it because of family that is near, the state and the location? Do you have any help of family where you live now? Are you disabled? Work from home? Etc. And depending on the situation, will you be homeschooling your daughter, or will she be? I'm so sorry. Cause I wrote them all down, so I got a cheat sheet right below. um, um, will you be homeschooling your daughter, or will she be attending charter or public schools? I would love to homeschool, however, it's not going to happen. Somebody like Lauren, it's not going to be. It's not for her. It's not. She's an only child, and there's nobody here, even kid-wise, in this little 4-person or 4-unit house apartment building type thing. I would love to homeschool. If she were typical, I would love to, and I would do that, yes. But she needs to be out and about. She needs physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. All of that comes with Down syndrome. Deciding on my move, it was a flip of a coin, kind of. It was either Michigan or Ohio. Being here, I truly wished that I would have chose Ohio. There's more there to accommodate her needs, but I didn't find that out until afterwards. It took people, a little bit of time because everybody's busy. I can't say do, but I knew that I would have to make a move fast. I've already, pulled her out of school, canceled everything, had things situated and scheduled, so I had to act fast. As far as family, I didn't have any there. I don't have any here. Most of my family's gone, and I can go into detail with that in another video, and I'd be more happy to do that. Disabled, work from home. Yes, I am disabled. Situations with Lauren's dad led me to have major spinal injuries. So I have to really watch what I do. It's been rough. It's been a rough road. I'm still going through therapies myself, and there's no telling if it's going to get any better. Then we go down to, let's see. Have you decided if you were going to do a small container garden, since your landlord backpedaled on what you could do on the property? Yes, I do want to do that. This year is going to be a flop because it's going to take a lot of time, and I'm still unpacking everything that I have to unpack. With Lauren, she's a little busybody. I've sent a clip in, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have watched that. Um, that was one of the minor times that I could actually get her to sit and do something. I gave her something she loves to do. She loves to write all over everything. Well, her kind of write. Little scribbles. Um, but she's a little busybody. I wouldn't have her any other way. She keeps me on my toes. So, and then it says, do you bake? Do you do canning? Hope you have had a blessed day. Big hug for you both. Thank you, Cup of Nana. Big, 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 big hugs for you too. Yes, I love to bake. I love to bake from scratch. I'm not a box baker, or I think that's what you would call it. I'm not a box baker. I like everything from scratch. My hopes are to do some cooking videos, not just baking, but dishes in general, what I've learned through my ancestries, down the line. I think that would be pretty fun. Canning, I've watched my grandma can. I think I could probably do it. I've not ever. It doesn't look that hard from, what I've seen. Looks pretty easy. I think once things get stable here, just to save money because the economy is like crazy in Michigan, it's not the greatest. Then we have Homesteading in Holland. They've asked, how long have you lived in your current home? What is your favorite plant to grow? Your least favorite? What is your what is your favorite? What is the food you absolutely will not eat? I've lived here for 3 months. I've been in Michigan for 4 months. And that's simply because it took me a little bit to find where I'm at now. Housing around here, you can find it, but it's pretty steep, and what I, could afford to pay and not hurt and feel the burn. Nobody ever should be homebound because of their financial status. You should be able to enjoy yourself. Then it says my favorite plant to grow. I love viney vegetation. I love to watch, it sounds kind of crazy, but I love to watch them grow. I love the way they intertwine in between things, tomatoes, beans, things like that. I love that. My least favorite is corn. I love corn. It just seems like it takes too long, and I'm impatient. I'm very impatient. I love to watch things grow, and that takes a little bit too much time and attention, and I don't always have that. Food I will absolutely not eat. Do you consider sushi a food? Not me. That is so yucky. I want to say happy belated 4th of July. Everyone in my book needs to hear that. Everybody has worked. Everyone has taken time, well, the non-lazy ones, because we got lazy people in this world where they think people just owe them. But, the homesteading community, I know they're not lazy. I know what it's like. I know the grind. I know the hard days, and appreciate the very same. The hard and the good. I appreciate the hard days a lot more than I do the good days. I was always thankful to wipe the last sweat of tear or sweat off of my brow or my lash. It's a lot of hard work. A self-sufficiency. That to me and our armed services mean a lot to me. So if you were a part of the armed services, thank you for everything. Thank you for giving us that moment of time in your life. And thank you to those who have lost loved ones in the armed services. That'll wrap up my Q&A for today, and I thank you so very much for joining me. God bless. Take care. I love each and every one of you from my heart and my little family to yours. Have a good night.